You've been Thierry Henry, the legend, the icon, the main guy, the go-to, the face of the Premier League for how many ever years, okay? Then you go to Barcelona and you've got Messi sitting there. And he's that for Barcelona. How do you go and then adapt your kind of approach to the changing, the environment, the games, knowing that he's the main guy at the club, with all due respect?
Thierry Henry recently sat down with Manchester United legend Rio Ferdinand to talk football. And of course, the conversation eventually turned to Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Henry, who had the chance to play alongside Messi at Barcelona, shared some powerful thoughts about just how special both players really are. Check out what he had to say.
Competing was key, and you will understand. The most important thing at the end of the very day, that was my mindset. Obviously, now you see different things, how you can transcend people, inspire, what you can transmit to people, right? But when I arrived there, that's what I had to do at Arsenal for the team to work. You arrive somewhere else. It's not what I wanted to do. If you ask me how I like to play, that's not exactly how I like to play, the way I was used at Barcelona. But this is not my club. We're not here for me. I didn't win anything there. You listen, you arrive, and then you try to see how you can help the team the best way you can. Because at the end of the day, I always say to guys, what does the team need?
So the best player, one of the best players in the world, goes to Barcelona and says, I have to sacrifice parts of my game and what I like doing for the better of the team.
Sacrifice is not the word, because, okay, boom, you had the great Samuel Eto'o. When I arrived, it was Ronaldinho left, after Deco left, Zambrotta left, Thuram left.
Well,
People forget, that's my first year. Yaya Touré, Xavi, Iniesta, Rafael Marquez, Puyol, Piqué came and became Piqué. And I'm not going to name the whole squad, but you arrive there and you look. And Rio, that's the way I am. I've been educated that way. If someone come in my lane and try to, I will always stand my ground. But you also know that you didn't win anything there. I didn't win anything. I won stuff in my career, but I didn't win anything there. So you arrive and you just kind of,
Sorry, it's like, I'm laughing, right? But I didn't win anything, yeah? There, I understand the there bit, yeah? But this is a World Cup winner, Euros winner with France. He's won everything other than the Champions League with Arsenal. Like, invincible. And then you're going, this is what I'm saying. I'm just transferring this to a young people.
You can do that. But what I'm trying to say, this is what I'm trying to say, like, it doesn't matter. What you want will not change, but I'm arriving in the dressing room wearing that jersey. I did not win anything. Zero. And the guys that are in front of me is Samuel Eto'o, Lionel Messi, and Ronaldinho when I first arrived.
Just those names is mad, it makes me laugh.
But there's something that people, I still went.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of people would be scared and wouldn't go.
I still went. Competing is above everything. And I love Arsenal. Love Arsenal. Like it changes my, I won't go the same with you in United. We go extra when we talk about the club that we love, right? But I prefer, competing is above everything for me. Especially competing in training.
That's where the hardest games are.
It's above everything. And I always say, and people always say, okay, you love Arsenal. Why did you leave? I said, I love my family, but I left my house. Left my house. Because competing is key. I didn't know I was going to start.
By the way,
I was told, no, I was excited. I was told I wasn't going to start.
Before you signed?
Yeah.
See, all man would have gone, no, that's not for me.
At that level, I was told I wasn't going to start, and I would share it on less money.
Than what you was at Arsenal?
Yes.
Rah, man. See, I thought you went for the money, boy.
No. Competing is everything. Like, when I don't compete, the normal competition that people like, I'm not the same. I'm the same. Like, I way past that now. I'm not, but I'm not the same. You're looking at the dressing room, you're looking at where you are, and you understand what you need. What can I do for this team to win? Not what I want to do. And I think that's why when you reach, and you know, when everybody in the team thinks about what the team needs, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, ego has to take a side step.
Ego is very good. You should have an ego. Embrace it for the good of the team.
I like that. Let's stick on Messi there, because we're at Barcelona at the moment for a few minutes. And when you've got someone like Messi, is the team and yourself individually approaching things differently? Like, I'll give you an example. We had Cristiano Ronaldo when he won the Ballon d'Or on his last year at Man United, but we were able to let him be free out of possession, especially to a certain extent, where knowing people would fill in, because you knew when he got the ball, he could make the big difference for you to win stuff as well. Was it like that at Barcelona with Messi?
It became like that because he showed us that he could do that. It's not a drill. But when you see the guy in training, the way he is, the way he trains, the way he looks after his body, because one thing that bothers me is people always talk about how great he is, and I mean, what can we say? But the way he goes about his life.
What do you mean, like?
Have you seen his body?
Yeah, he looks ripped.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people always talk about talent, and they work hard. You know, he thinks football. That's what it's possessed. So when you arrive in a dressing room and you see a guy that can score 4 in 1 half, I'll run for you. Yes, you can make me win. I'll run for you. Yes, of course I run for you. And what's the issue? Now, if you're not that guy, I don't run for you.
But is he? You talk about his mentality, because a lot of people talk about. Well, you see a lot of players who are goal scorers and great players over the years. They're outwardly open and obsessed with like numbers and goals and stats. He doesn't. Well, I haven't spoken or heard anybody talk about him like that. I've never heard him speak about it. But surely you can't get to that amount of goals and consistency without being obsessed with data and numbers and stuff like that.
But he
will he talk about that type of stuff, these numbers and stuff?
He lets his left foot talk. That's the thing. You will never hear Leo saying he's the best or anything. By the way, nothing. What he used to do, as I said, I saw the beginning of the free kicks. So I used to come in training. I think it was my second year. Yes, yeah. He's taking free kicks, and the free kicks were not great, as you would at the beginning. So I'm like, I don't think that's going to be something that you will ever master. But my point is, obviously a joke, but my point is, repetition is key, even for the best. And that's why people do not understand. Yeah, there is a gift, yes, but you have to work it. This guy was coming, taking free kicks, hitting the wall, day after, and then the day after. And then now, more often than not, his free kicks are or the goalkeeper saves it, or it's a goal, or hits the crossbar or the post. Because people talk about free kicks. Look at how many times he hits the target. How many free kicks did you score, and how many did you take? You know, you have to see the accuracy of it. Is just on everything. Like, and I know, and you know, Rio, come on, how hard it is to be at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And to perform.
To stay there.
To stay. I don't know. I really don't know. This is why, for me, those guys, with him and Cristiano, I've more than, it's not so much football. I'm not saying, you know, what they've done is like, I don't even understand it in terms of numbers. But to be able to stay there, perform the way they work, the way they, man, this is why sometimes when people ask me who is the best or not the best, and I talked to you the other day about that, why are we trying to compare two greats? Let's enjoy them. Because when they're going to be gone, we're going to all be sad. And even when they're going to be gone, I don't technically want to compare them anymore. What they brought to the Cristiano needed Leo needed Cristiano.
Do you think they need? Cause I agree with that. I think all greats in different sports, when it's tennis, whether it's F1 or whatever it is, boxing, they all need that other great. Like,
of course,
you can see Cristiano. I think it's more open with that, right? But with you, obviously lived and breathed with Lionel Messi for a period of time as well. Could you feel that when you was near him?
Oh yeah, not near him. Everything. Zora was big in terms of he just wanted to do what, if he scored 4, he wanted to score 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. So just imagine when he didn't score. But I understand that.
Was he mad in the change room if he didn't score?
Yes, he was mad also when he did. But you know, I don't know if you saw, I did something recently on Bruno Fernandes, and I know you like Bruno Fernandes.
I saw it.
I'm like, why people always raise stuff? They want to talk about stuff when the guy loses. I've seen Bruno Fernandes having a go at people after wins, after like one. That's how Leo is. That's how Cristiano is. That's how Bruno Fernandes is. Guys that think differently do things differently. And if you always want to reach perfection, which is impossible, that's what they want to reach. If you don't understand what's happening in the, what I always say, let's put it this way: do not try to understand a genius. Just enjoy them. Because yes, one time maybe out of 10, maybe 2 times out of 10, you will go like, is he serious? Like, why does he do that? But the other 8 times, you will go the other way. Is he serious? Why did he do that? But with a smile. Let me take the 8, I can deal with the 2 where you like, oh my God, that was a bit too much. So, you know, when you have something it's your trait of character and people just want to raise it because you lost.
I like that.
Yes, because you don't have an issue with you. You're a confident guy. Sometimes it's tough when someone is not that confident and they see someone that confident to come and say something. To go back to Leo again, like what I've seen and the way he goes about the game and the way he makes
Sorry, Thierry.
people better.
Did he do stuff in training that you think, I have seen stuff no one's seen?
Oh, that's for sure.
Like we've seen greatness, but is he doing stuff in training? Because I see a lot of players that are better in training sometimes, even in games.
So let me put it this way, because we're talking about him. I didn't play with the other big one. Sometimes you see a great player scoring a goal, and because you played with him, I'm gonna use you. I'm sure the same you must say to people. You see that goal? Trust me, what he does in training is multiplied by 10, right?
Yeah.
With Leo is the opposite. He did it in the game. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
He did it in the game. Yeah. It's not like he scored that one in training, he did that. What he did in training, he did it in the game. And by the way, our training, the players that you're playing against, the level is there. But it's just not normal. That's not normal. If you go about the real, I can't even start to explain to you what that guy has done.
According to Henry, football fans should enjoy every moment they still have watching Messi and Ronaldo. In his eyes, we're witnessing the final chapters of 2 players who completely changed the game forever. Henry pointed out that one of the craziest things about Messi is how he made the impossible look normal. So many of the things he did on the pitch happened so often that fans almost stopped being amazed by them. But the truth is, none of it was ever normal. Messi got us used to seeing extraordinary things as if they were ordinary, but that was never normal. It was simply the brilliance of a true genius. When you look at the numbers Messi and Ronaldo have produced throughout their careers, it's impossible not to appreciate the era we've been lucky enough to witness. An entire generation got to watch 2 players redefine greatness and maintain an unbelievable level for more than a decade. And while Henry clearly sees Messi as the greatest player of all time, he also made it clear that Cristiano Ronaldo deserves his place among the very best to ever play the game. Ronaldo became a machine, pushing the limits of athleticism and constantly reinventing himself to stay at the top while competing against Messi for more than 15 years. Even now, both veterans continue to deliver. Ronaldo is still finding ways to make an impact, and Messi seems to be aging like fine wine, continuing to produce moments of magic whenever he steps onto the field. The reality is simple. Messi and Ronaldo gave football fans one of the greatest eras in the history of the sport, an era filled with records, unforgettable moments, and a rivalry that may never be repeated. Thierry Henry was completely honest when talking about Lionel Messi. He admitted that if he had the chance to play alongside the Argentine superstar at Barcelona again, he would do everything the same way without a second thought. Henry said he would run for Messi, sacrifice himself for the team, and do whatever was necessary to help the number 10 make the difference in matches, just like during Barcelona's golden years. Back then, every player understood their role, and for Henry, winning trophies and achieving every goal was worth any sacrifice. His comments show the huge respect he still has for Messi and how much he valued the team-first mentality that helped Barcelona dominate world football. What do you think about Thierry Henry's revelations? Would you be willing to sacrifice your individual stats if it meant helping your team win everything?